welcome back to Panda Reacts. I'm Sandra, and today I'm going to be watching Outlander Season 5, Episode 7. So, when we look at last week's episode, we had Claire and Jamie at Jacosta's wedding dealing with Wiley, who clearly was one into Claire and two doing dastardly business with Stephen Bonnet. So they hatched a plan that they would get Bonnet to meet with Jamie over the whiskey trade that he makes under the name Alexander Malcolm. So we'll see how that goes. Claire was accosted by Wiley, who's completely disgusting. It's a lech. I think that's the word I want to use. Bree and Roger spent the entire episode trying to save their crops and the whole Ridge's crops from a huge swarm of locusts. Adso discovered a locust on the ground, and then it became time ticking to make sure the locusts didn't eat the stuff. Roger ended up making what I classified as poopery, where he basically lit poop on fire, and then they fanned it towards the ceiling so that the locust wouldn't land. So that was pretty successful. That was the two stories combined. It was just back and forth between the two. The last piece that showed up was Murtaugh. He ends up, the last minute, shows up at Jacosta's night before her wedding to say, oh, wait for me. Well, a lot of people I've watched reactions were like, oh, how awesome, go with Murtaugh. No, man, she just can't. The reality is that Jacosta's life has been really, really difficult. She lost all three daughters. She lived in Scotland during one of the worst times. She still has the gold bars, by the way. I think that's a piece that people might not have remembered, but they still exist. They'll play a part in the story at some point. And, she just wanted to marry someone easygoing, wasn't gonna bother her, no trouble. And here comes Murtaugh with all his love. And although, she did really love Murtaugh, and it was heartbreaking to watch her cry afterwards when he left, I think it was rather rude of Murtaugh to show up and, put her emotions all in disarray. Because, she's just had a really rough time. So I was mad at Murtaugh for messing with Jacosta over that. But let's see what happens this week. It should focus on some war, because at the end of this past week, or episode 6, we learned that Tryon was taking everybody into a war against the regulators. So let's see how that goes down. He's getting big, that Jemmy. Getting a little bigger. See, some time has passed. He's not tiny baby anymore. At least send Roger back. I swear, we should put Roger through the stones, and then he can come back when it's a good time and there's no more fighting. 50 years old. He is one good-looking 50-year-old man, don't you think? Let's just make sure everything works. It's a good attitude. Which is very unusual at the time, I would say. Woo! Well. Zia, you should have stayed float. You're supposed to be hiding. No, jerk. Reverend Caldwell. Yeah, Bree and Roger's wedding was cool, but this is not cool. Really, will you really? Yeah, like a cannon in the face. Bree knows the history, she knows the future. Oh, thank you to the fans of Outlander, because that's why we have this scene. Oh, Jamie. Looking good in the creek there, Jimmy. To the shirtless scene, Jimmy. Jeez, I wonder how cold that creek was when you had to film that. Dang.
And America will never become America.
which is a good thing because it's really not doing so well right now. Don't go, Roger. I know what happens to you, Roger. Don't do it. I can see the future too because I read the book. Here to save your life, Murtaugh, so listen.
To those who style themselves regulators, in reply to your petition,
How on earth is someone taking his words down when that person was writing so slow? Like, it's like they weren't going like this. That'd be interesting to watch him rile them up and then, oh, oops. I mean, simmer down. Don't stop. You just go straight there. Don't stop anywhere. No, I told you not to stop. I told you to keep going. Nope, don't stop here. No, don't do it. This is not a good idea. No, he's not. You're too nice, Roger, I'm telling you. Jog on.
his name's Jamie.
No.
Get away from my wife.
I told you, Roger, to move.
Captain Mackenzie! Of the privilege, sir. Please. Do me the honor.
Ugh. After all Jamie's been through putting on that, it's kind of like putting on dead person's skin. Oh, look at him. Oh, he's so embarrassed. His head is down. He's like, nobody look at me. Oh. Women are not allowed to do things. Yeah, don't hit. Yes. Okay, yeah, that was nice, but now you better get out of there. Oh, Roger. You all are not gonna like what happens to Roger. Yeah, exactly. Oh, he looks like a sad puppy. Would you really want a red jacket? Because if you had one, wouldn't it'd be really obvious where you were? You'd be like wearing a beacon. Might as well be wearing neon. They're not firing. Oh, I'd rather fire on you. Give me that choice, sir. Oh. See, you're not camouflaged when you wear red in the forest. This is the problem with that outfit. Except take that jacket off, Jamie. Then you won't be seen. Like, try and can't see you now. Just whip it off. Oh, rock in the face. Oh, oh, oh. Nasty, nasty. Nope. Stop hitting people with a rock in the face.
He was running away like a scared rabbit when he was felled.
No, he wasn't. He was fighting. I saw him. And was behind him.
Speaks to me like that.
I just did. Yeah, what? I hope you die from not getting penicillin, Mr. Brown Man. Oh, not slow motion. That's what you do when people start dying. Slow motion is Culloden. No. No. No, 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 no. Oh. What? No. Oh. Oh, Jamie. He's dead, Jamie. Oh, I need Kleenex. It's brutal. I had to get Kleenexes because of you people. Yeah, well, Murtaugh just died, so Jamie doesn't care what you have to say. If you hadn't done this, Murtaugh would be alive. I'm out. Peace out, buddy. Lost Murtaugh and everything sucks. No, don't cry, Jamie. I'll lose it all over again. Yeah, well, you accidentally executed Captain Mackenzie. That's him right there.
Roger.
Yeah, that's Roger. Get him down already. Get him down. Take him down right now. Right now. Alright, that was episode 7. What an emotional ride that was. Um, as I've mentioned before, I read the books, so I knew that at the end we'd find Roger hanging in the tree. That's all I'm going to tell you because I hate to ruin anything else. And I'm also not going to say how he got there because they may do some sort of backtracking next episode to kind of show Roger's perspective of how that went down. But of course, that was gut wrenching. The worst definitely was Murtaugh because as I've said before, he's not in the books, so his death was quite a shock to me. Very shocking and very disturbing and gut wrenching. Absolutely gut wrenching. The acting that was just done by Sam in those scenes where he got the red coat, as well as where Murtaugh was killed, were absolutely to the point, amazing. When you can elicit emotion from someone, I'm super sensitive, so I guess it's a little easier to get it out of me, but to feel the emotion that someone is feeling through the screen is a talent that I think that really deserves to be recognized. So the fact that the whole scenes were just gripping. I mean, he didn't want to deal with the fact that Murtaugh was dead. He clearly knew he was, but felt like if he took him to Claire, maybe something magical would happen, and Claire could do nothing. That was absolutely heartbreaking. And I'm sure in later scenes we'll see Jocasta deal with that, but which is the last thing she needs to deal with after what happened. So, besides that, which was I'm still recovering from the feels, wow, yeah, that was real hard. Um, the other portion came back. I mean, a couple episodes ago, we saw Isaiah fleeing with Alicia, and Isaiah came back to fight. And of course, Alicia's relatives were still ticked. They, of course, shot him from the back. Who else did that? So they shot him in the back, and then her dad is a piece of work. I think it's her dad. He stomped on Claire's needle filled with penicillin because he doesn't want her to save Isaiah. And guess what, dude? You just stopped her from saving a heck of a lot of other people too, including maybe yourself one day. So I don't have much else to say, basically, because I'm just stunned and feeling a lot of emotions right now. So it's difficult to put my words in perspective or in order or in anything. But if you enjoyed my video, which I hope you did, and you didn't get too sad, please subscribe to my Panda channel, Panda Reacts. I really, really would love you to subscribe. I'm trying to build up my channel and recommend it. Click the like, please. That always makes me happy. Also, if you're an Outlander fan, comment below. Tell me what you thought of the episode. Have you read the books? What do you know? So please do that. And until next week, bye.